Howdy, Practical Patriots and Practical Preppers. Hello to Gross, aus Texas. Hey, folks, John Practical Nurse. Well, I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but it seems like it's one thing after another. Those of you know we're going through kind of an interesting situation here in this country. I'm still a full-time farmer. I'm a full-time nurse, and I just came in from doing stuff outside. So please forgive the appearance, but I just wanted to knock this video out for y'all. This is a question I get asked a lot. Johnny, you're an AK shooter. Do you absolutely despise the AR platform? No, I don't despise it. There's a lot of things I like about it, actually. So let me just do a little rundown here of what I actually like. I know this may be a shocker to some of y'all. What I actually like about the AR platform firearm, okay? Because it's not just a rifle. You can get it in different ways, right? All right, so let's start off with a little bit of history with me. For those of you new to my channel, I am a full-time registered nurse. I'm a U.S. Army veteran. And I had, if you go back in my videos, yeah, I'm an AK shooter for a good reason. I had so many bad experiences with the M16A1 that the first chance I got to ever come in contact with an AK, which was 1984, I picked one up and never looked back. And it has always been my go-to rifle. But there are things about the AR pattern rifle / firearm that I really do like. So let's just grab a hold of old Frankenstein that I put together some years ago. Frankenstein is basically a Radical Firearms upper, chambered in 223-556, 1-in-7 twist, and a Palmetto State Armory lower. And I put some Magpul furniture, and of course my favorite optics of all time is Primary Arms. A little cheapy flashlight, but trust me, as your needs and learning goes with being a shooter or a prepper, or you actually get a little bit more money, you start to dress these things up a little bit more to your taste and your needs. Now, that said, you've heard me compare an AK in my previous video about why I like AKs. I compare AK with country girls. I compare AR rifles to city girls. Okay? Let me just go over why. For starters, an AR, you can dress them up no matter how you want, and they still look good if they're right there beside you. Okay, you can throw them in the truck with you, and they look great. You can take them out to the range; they look great. It's a city girl. Now, that said, I'm going to show you all something here. They're very easy to maintenance, considering I've had to use some other kind of rifles during my military career. But they're very easy. There's just a pin here that you just, see if I can get you right there. Pin, put my thumb on it. May not be seen because it's kind of dark. Very easy. But you have actually a lower receiver and an upper receiver. Now, pull the charging handle. Bolt carrier group comes right out. You can remove the charging handle, and then you just pretty much about strip this thing down for cleaning. Now, I'm not going to sit there and do the pros and cons here about the cleaning and all that kind of stuff, y'all. It is what it is. All right, let me set this one down. Now, bear with me here. As you saw, I was really easily able to kind of open up the upper receiver from the lower receiver. Now, this is what's really cool about that. You don't like 5.56 or 223? That's fine. You can take that same lower receiver and put something like this on here. This is an upper chambered in 300 blackout, a 30 caliber round. To me, kind of the Western way of kind of mimicking the 7.62 by 39. Pretty much they have pretty much the same ballistics. Cost is a little different, but you get that 30 caliber without having to change the lower on it at all. Now, if you want to step up to a 308, kind of like an AR-10, that's a little bit different, okay? But you can still do that, still the same kind of platform, but that kind of pushes a little different. I like the 300 blackout because I was able to couple it with an existing low AR-15 lower, okay? Not an AR-14, an AR-15, okay? So anyway, goodness, what else do I like about it? It's well balanced, it's lightweight. I mean, you can throw this thing on your back and you can just truck with it all day long. Speaking of truck, okay, Jeep, truck, four-wheel drive, whatever. Some of y'all may want something that's a little more compact. Well, guess what? You have an AR pistol, okay? Now, it is not the same lower. It is, except for this part right here. This is not a buttstock, y'all. This is a stabilizing brace. Okay? Stabilizing brace. A little bit different, okay? A little bit different. Different but not. Is that the word the term I'm kind of looking for? But this is a short 10.5-inch barrel. Okay? Same 5.56, 223. 1-in-7 twist, I think. I really like this. We're going to get into this one a little bit more for another video. Okay? But these you can, like, if you have to get a backpack and kind of, you know, stick it back there, you can, it's easy to throw in the back of a truck, you know, unlike a city girl. Okay? But these truly are the city girl of the firearms. I mean, you can dress them up, you can accessorize them, they look good no matter what. They're just wonderful rifles to have. Now, that said, goodness gracious, I think I've pretty much covered everything I really like about an AR. They're very simple, light recoil. I think I've said about all my piece about what I like about the AR platform rifle. Is there anything that you can think about why you prefer an AR platform rifle or an AR pistol? Like I said, they're just really are fun things to shoot. I can hand one of these to a little old lady, no joke. And I'm serious how well and accurate they can shoot one of these things because of the low recoil. Ammunition. Not what it used to be, was it? There was a comment made on one of my videos that I made a couple of years ago about like how the cost per round, which is now like, I don't know, 60 or 70 cents. But I can still find it now. Which funny is I may have a little hard time finding AK ammo, which is still cheaper, by the way. But I can still find 223 ammo and 5.56 ammo. You know, not what it used to be, but it's still there. Magazines are really easy to find for it. You have a choice of a lot of things you can do with it. Again, all depends on your needs as a shooter. You can dress them up. You can customize to yourself. Very modular platform. You know, I could talk all day long about that. Looks good in a sports car. Looks good in a truck. Okay? City girls. You know, like I said, you can dress them up any way you want to. Tell me what you do with yours. I'm going to put some slings on mine and put them back in the vault here. I just didn't want to get in the way during the video. Questions, comments, leave below. Until I see y'all again, I'm Johnny Practical Nurse. And remember one thing, folks. Remember this with everything we're going through. Mandate is not law. Okay? Mandate is not law. To force you to do something is called coercion. It's also called being a bully. It's also being called a tyrant. And when mandate is not a law, but tyranny becomes law, then rebellion becomes duty. Until I see y'all again, I'm Johnny Practical Nurse.